What is poppin', people? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. We are in top 8 of the Bristol Regional. Day 2 secured, invite to Nats secured, and now we're pushing for first place. We've got agent of the Netherlands Mafia, Young Jambo, Hitman, sent on a mission to clear out Bristol on the most devious hoodie loop list you've ever seen. And we got Rocks. UK Noah's No, an old favorite. I'm going to see the draw 1 off this Digimon as we swing in. Gotsu and then Alliance that bad boy in. Renke for 2, and down comes Mirai for the first tamer. Going to discard a copy of herself in order to choke to 1. Uko out. Landros secured, and then Body's bot ducked. And we're going to rehatch. Tsuneri's in the back now as we're playing for second stack. Seems pretty good, pretty optimal here. The problem is we can't really play for board in this situation, so we're just going to chump into security on 1, keep the Uko out, so that way if it does get removed, it's a card in rotation, and if it doesn't get removed, then, it's more search. Speaking of removed, Mirai down, Chitose out, and Angemon in tow, so this can be an easy Alliance check, but first we're going to draw 1 off the Seadra. Gotsu play Angemon, and then Alliance that -2 the body, and this is going to be 2 checks in. Make Shack in for 1, and then pass in 1, put him on better, have it. Now, let's find out what we can do in response. 1 cost Evo on the Tsuneriza. Pitch the egg in order to get the search, gain 1 off the tumble. Then this should be training plus, training to make the body. No close really sucks here. We can get the Digivolve to get rid of the Shack, but the problem is we have barrier, so even if we try and punch over this, we can't clear it. The second Angemon is going to get deleted at the end of the Pyramidi turn, so this makes more sense. I actually low-key think I would have preferred to see the swing in to try and pop it, just to see if we could get a security burnout, but we're just going to go for the double clear here. But yeah, we're just going to go straight through as they realize there wasn't anything else they could do from there.
Matrix Digivolution.
What's poppin', tamers? We're back with Play Armour once again. A bunch of people ask me why I drink Play Armour, and it's because they sponsor me. Duh. Jokes aside, I actually was drinking Play Armour before all of that, because I actually don't have much of a sweet tooth, and I find a lot of energy drinks to be too sweet, especially a lot of the powder brands, but the no sugar approach for Player Ammo and their focus on more tart, like sour flavors, really suits my palate. The fruit punch is really just fruity and packs a nice kick. The blue raspberry is really, really nice as well, nice and sour, kind of like when you get those slushies. If you want something a little bit on the sweeter side, there's the strawberry lemonade, which is more strawberry than it is lemonade. And they do have the lemon flavors as well. And I can tell you for a fact that the new black cherry flavor goes foolish. The way I mix mine is by getting the dry powder in and then getting a little bit of water in and just mixing it around to try and make a slurry. Then I add up to half the bottle and shake it a baby. Whilst we get shuffled up for game number 2, I do want to say a big thank you to everyone that has been supporting the channel. Speaking of support, we've got some people that have upgraded their support. I want to say a thank you to Soy Sauce, Warp Digivolving from the Digi Eggs to the Champions, getting access to bonus content from the podcast. We're actually going to be recording the podcast today as of the day of recording. And if you want to see whatever nonsense that we record after the podcast 1 month early, you can join the champion tier or higher. Joining the rest of the champions now. We got Shinikari, DHM, Andy Fink, Swidita, Benji Giver, Thomas Yates, Kenneth Smith, The Marta FGC, Kragan Security, Coffee Deus, Kava, Stephen Holden, Obsidian Cross, Donkey, and Pap. And we've got a 4 built in the back. The Landro, start of main, going to be able to push that bad boy out if we so choose. And it's going to be a Gotsu with a double hit and a Palmon in the back. So we're set up pretty nicely to do what we do best. This time I'm going to get rid of the Tsuneriza in order to clear the Gotsu and get the search going. And then I'm just going to go for Gravel Hearts to play the Tsuneriza back. Okay. Tsuneriza not a searcher, so not really going to get too much off of it, but recognizing this is a off turn for Jamboree here. So we're going to put the minus down, which is going to clear thanks to the Ankylo. So getting to play for a blocker here. I'm going to see the hammer spark off the egg and the search. So up to 3. Very reasonable turn to actually kind of send things going. But unfortunately, not really going to be able to make the close from here unless we play Scramble Close and then make the 5. But no, we're going to try and just develop in the back. Scramble Close really, really strong if you're using the Landro, because you can get its memory before. But that's if we even get the chance. We're going to see win rate 60 once again. You're going to see the pitch off of the Palmon, which is going to make Hudiemon. And that's going to be the -9. And get the search down. Goodbye, Blinding Ray. Gonna swing with Hudiemon. Flicker Chitose. Nothing to minus. And then down comes Gotsu. Angemon secured. Renke 2. And then Big Shack off the top. Revert down, draw 1. And I mean, if we got reps, we got reps. You do have to kill him though, because if you hit a memory setter, I think you die into the sun. Flicker Chitose, nothing to minus. Chitose play Angemon, draw 1. And then we draw off of the Sumemon. 2 checks, we hit the memory setter as expected. I don't see another Shack in hand though, so I think this is why we were a little bit curious. We're just going to pass over memory setter. We're going to lose the Grav Crush in that instance as well. And the Yugo. It's real dangerous. Alright, so start of main, going to pitch off the Tumble. Check top 3. Not really finding anything major. Just going to find another egg there. And then we're going to gain a memory off of the body. Are we suspending the close? Suspend the close for the memory and then turn her into a different close. Will go crazy. It's maximum value, but not going to find it. We do get the searcher for the Gotsu plus the collision body. And that's the thing. We would have been able to... We can make magnetic here, as we're going to evolve for 3. We didn't get the reload. We are going to get the Digivolve. Now we're going to get the reload, as we are going to put the tumbles back in. And then because our close went sideways, that's going to be... Oh, we've paid the cost for the Gravel Hearts. Gravel Hearts can't go into Blastmon. You have to go into the Liberator, so we are going to have to go into magnetic here, unfortunately. So that is unfortunate, because, you know, you've hit the timing, and then you activate the delay, and then, yeah, you can't go into Blastmon there, unfortunately. So we are going to go into the Liberator. So course correcting as best we can. Judge's eyes open. Going to get the Pregano, and then we're going to trash 3, attempt to pop, and burn top card of security. Unsuspend, and then we're going to resolve all of these to full clear everything, and that's going to be the Shack Inherit, nice and safe, which is going to play us down the Angemon. We do have 1 blocker here, and that's Terrier in the back. You go to the bottom of the deck to play 1-cost Palmon. Ashpede, Hudiemon for 0. Play out the Seadramon, and then we're going to DNA, make Shack, Digivolve, Regress, Swing, and tap the Seadra, draw 1 for the Alliance. There's no fragment on this anymore, so we're going to flicker the Chitose to minus, and then there's going to be the Paildramon to lock out the game. So unfortunate that we did have that little instance with the Gravel Hearts not being able to make the Blastmon, but just showing Chef Jamboree, Young Rambo with the Machine Gun HPD back at it again. We're going to be taking a little break from Hudiemon to go see Mastermon versus Growloop in top 4 for a shot at Tommy Tricks in the final. So look forward to that. If you do like what you saw and you do want to see more, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Get us to 100 members by the end of the month. If today's your birthday, then happy birthday. And as always, have yourselves a damn good one.